What happened last time? Last time, it was the 18th of Neth to the 2nd of Kuthona, aka December, 4716 Absalon Reckoning. Koya and Ide have a long discussion about their faith's redemption and some plans Koya has for wiggling out of some contract requirements by turning her father's ploy against him. The party stocks up on good rations for the 20-day journey ahead of them by barge on an icy river. Normally 40 days, they opt to take shifts rowing down the river given their caravan size, 10 people, making a much faster journey. On the way, they manage to wiggle their way out of 2 encounters with a tribe of river giants, but one night end up sparring with a gaggle of infernal river giants on the open river. A lot of river in there. They manage to break off and curse some of them and continue on their way. You got 6 days of travel remaining. What other complications await you in the river?
Peter's internet crashed.
Yippee!
So that'll be a minute. Also, we're on a boat.
You're on a freaking boat. Let's go ahead and go to the overland travel. We'll put you in camp.
I like this map because it was very because you didn't realize we would do 2 shifts.
Yep.
Hi, Ellie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We already started. You're live.
You're alive. You made it. We just did the last time, so you didn't miss anything.
Wait, say it again.
What we did miss is, have we ever seen Ellie and Peter in the same place? Sorry.
You got me. Yeah, do it. No, I can't do Peter voice. Peter's dulcet tunes.
Yeah, we are. What was it? 6 days left?
Yes.
Out of
You've
the
done,
20? Wow, we made good time.
Yeah. Well, a lot of days.
And there goes
just
Tony.
Tony, no.
haven't done it. You know, for a new computer with 4 terabytes of whatever.
Well, it's not a new computer. It's a hand-me-down. Well, it's a second-hand. But still quite a good one.
This is the second time it's crashed since she's been here.
Damn.
I don't think your old computer did that.
Give her a minute.
I think I did worse.
That's fair.
They'll both
Yeah,
be back soon.
I was,
Hopefully.
yeah. Like, shit got serious. Like, we started talking about the validity and necessity of the extended universes and references
dear
and
God.
deeper lore in Star Wars and other media. Like, my siblings are all very clever. They've all got degrees. One of them's got a master's already. At least 2 of them are working in and around the film industry. One of them did the English stuff, so it's like a lot of literature and understanding. One of them's a meteorologist. Very clever people with very developed opinions on media. They often watch lots of different types of media.
Oh my god!
Read books. And there's me just sat there, just like, I failed university year 1 twice. You know, I'm all 9 sometimes. Mostly what I can contribute is my opinion or what I've heard other people talk about this. So, but it was still a lot of fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yippee! Anyway, what happened last time?
We already went through that.
We already passed that. I'm not going back.
It didn't happen when I was here, so it didn't happen. It wasn't real.
Anyway.
Oh, goody. We're still down to PETA, but that's okay. You rolled a not. Rolled 9. It's a cold, quiet evening on this day.
So who's the one? Who are the ones that are currently on duty piloting the boat? Because we're doing it
If it's
night and day, right?
If
Yeah,
it's
if
nighttime, it's me.
yes, it is you, Ilthoth, Neth, and E-Day, I think.
Well, you said evening, so it's like, well, is it at the time that we swap over yet?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we've been going. We've basically just been staying on the water the whole time, right?
Yep.
More or less, yeah. I just
Okay.
this is the calm map, and I didn't realize you were gonna do that. So
Yeah.
waka waka.
Yeah. We outthought the DM. Well, I guess yeah, we just get set up and get set up for our shift, and start going.
I'm throwing out perceive.
You put out a perceive.
That's a sweet perceive.
Hey Kai, what do I roll for sleep?
What do you mean?
It was a joke of like, what
Option.
roll do I roll to have a good sleep?
Oh, fortitude.
Roll, yeah, roll heal.
Oh,
Constitution.
Yeah, it's all right. Sleep.
I'm
I love
excited
that
to
you
see
get
if
a
it's nat
bonus.
20.
I like that you get a bonus to your sleep if you're wearing your mask.
Cora, you spot. What day is it? It's the 3rd. When does this happen? Oh. You spot something in the distance. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100?
Oh boy.
I heard that.
Oh, so close.
68.
So close.
So close.
Don't think you can talk about 69 in the Vatican.
Ooh, roll me another D100. 89. You think you see a pretty nasty storm
Yeah.
out in the distance. 89, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like miles away, kind of to the right. The river does kind of like skirt across the plains a little bit, so you can kind of see through the thinning trees on your left as you're heading south towards towards the east. You think out in the plains, you see a fucking tornado touchdown.
Oh,
Glad we're not there.
am I observing it for such a time that I can tell its path?
Yes, with a nat 20, it's not gonna come towards you. But yeah,
What?
you see one,
Yeah.
and then you see another,
Oh fuck.
and then you see another. You count 9 funnels
what?
throughout the day.
But they
Or,
aren't
like,
coming to. They aren't like. Are they endangering us?
No, they're like
Apart from
miles
just
and
being
miles
like
away.
close by and like, oh fuck, look at that.
Yeah, you don't. The wind's kind of picking up near the river, but you're so far away that like the only reason you can see them is because it's on the plains and it's very flat. You can see really far.
Yeah, yeah.
do
Towards
they
the highlands.
like are they one by one, or are they still around when the others start like appearing? Like
They're still
by the end
around
of the
them.
day, is there still like is there eventually 9?
Yes, there's eventually.
Okay.
I think I would maybe. I'll probably wake Nicolod.
Nicky, my boy.
Sorry, I clicked out of the roll 20. Hold on.
Nikki, my boy. What is happening to you?
Nikki, there is a fucking tornado.
Ugh,
Nikki, why did you
December?
invite me to Kansas?
Nikki.
What's a Kansas?
Kansas is not Nikki.
We
Pay
pretend
attention, come on.
We're on the boat because this is non-combat, non-hazard.
Yeah. I think I would wake Nicolot and be like, there are tornadoes, but not in our path. But there's a lot of them. I would like you to look.
He
I'll
rubs his
also-
eyes and knowledge nature's at them.
I'm also
Not-
gonna lift up Neth and give her my spyglass so she can have a look.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she can knowledge nature, and with her spyglass, she gets a little.
Damn.
Was
She
there a
rolled a
bonus
6.
associated with the spyglass?
That's on like perception checks to see distance.
Hmm.
Basically, it reduces the penalty
Okay,
that you would take at each increment.
gotcha. Cool. Yeah,
So
Nicola
yeah,
just
basically,
like
effectively a
is
bonus.
sleepy, like rubs his eyes, and it's like, "Fuck, that's a lot of tornadoes. Don't happen in December."
Right? I thought one tornado, I was like, oh, bad weather. Two
One tornado.
tornadoes, I was like, oh, yeah, the storm of the decade. And then there were
Formula
9, and I was like, I get Nicola.
Yeah, he's like, and Neth kind of speaks up and says, "Well, that probably has something to do with the other weird weather we've seen."
I'm gonna throw a 1d8 from Neth's inspiration. I should learn her character. It's not
I
great.
throw a D8 out. That's a 30. Yeah. Looking through the spyglass, I don't see as much discoloration as the other storms we've seen, but
Is that good?
well, no, it's there's still a little there. I'm pretty confident that it's related, but we'd have to
You
get
think it's-
closer.
To the
Yeah.
one we saw like previously.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
That can't be fucking good. That's got to be some. That's some like that's some bullshit, you know. That
It's-
means
it's-
it's like not just natural. That's like from a book. In it.
Important thing for now is that it's not in our direct path.
Now it
Uh.
doesn't have anything to do with us, but I bet once we hit the next city,
There
I'm
will
sure
be damage.
people are gonna talk about the strange weather that's starting to pop up.
Yeah. I think maybe we keep eye out for refugees, people traveling, ask questions. See if there is anything to discern from being closer up. But I am not fucking tornado chaser.
No.
Benoit will not want to ride towards tornado.
Yeah, Neff and I, we did our. We've done that. We've been there, done that. Assyriani desert tornadoes, well, dust devils. Those things are nasty. So yeah, I'm good not necessarily doing that again, especially when there's 9.
Yeah, one dust devil's one thing, but there's 9 tornadoes to keep track of.
Yeah, I
That's
can only surf 2 at most.
really destructive.
It'll be like some fucked up game.
Some fucked up game in it,
Dark Souls ass level.
for real. Right on.
I am going back to bed.
Yes, go back to bed.
Alright,
It is
Nikki.
fine. It is fine. We're not in trouble. I just wanted, just in case, go to sleep.
Nicola crawls into the cabin in the barge. He's not quiet about it.
What?
What, like he's grumbling and mumbling?
No, I was just seeing if. Oh, I guess Peter's not even here, so never mind.
If he's too loud, Koya would throw a boot at him.
Hey,
You're being loud. Go to bed.
there's like 9 tornadoes out there.
Huh?
Yeah, the wind is quite loud. It was probably not a big deal.
I'm too tired for this. I'll deal with that in the morning.
Go to bed. Why are you awake? Go to sleep.
Because I wanted to do a funny bit for Nicolad being loud. That's why. Sorry.
Bops him on the side of the head. He looks at the boot and he just climbs into his cot face first. Hongshu. Indeed.
Sleep. Nighty night. Okay. Does anything else happen
Nope.
apart from look, something strange?
No, it's just they don't come near you on the river. The wind eventually dies down.
An ominous sign.
I mean, it's fucking cold out. It's December. Evening of the 3rd. Yeah, it's a nice it's a nice balmy 23 degrees out. Not too shabby. All right, next day. You rolled a 62.
What did you say?
The next day, you rolled a 62.
Rolled a 62.
Oh yeah, because we did all those pre-rolls, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So there was 9 tornadoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of nuts.
It was. They're not. They have faded. We are fine, but definitely not natural.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think I've even seen one tornado.
Oh, you
Hmm.
see me.
I mean, you're.
Wait. Yes, imagine Ide when she is spinning, but gray and taller.
I don't know. She's pretty tall herself, but I get what you mean.
How about yeah,
Yes.
compared to you?
Okay. Just because I lost a few inches because of the reforging doesn't mean you have to loft it over my head.
Look, Hunt, at least you're taller than Neff.
That seems
Neff is-
racist.
No, I like the small. It's adorable, but obviously she's feeling a little bit small about it.
You like the small.
Is
What
rolling
do you
yeah,
around.
what
mean
do you
by
think?
that?
It's one of the many reasons that I fell in love with and married Neff. She's 3'8".
I hate to break up your little polycule. Why is Nicola talking like that?
I'm almost twice as high.
I hate to break up your little situation, but
We're just eating
you've got-
breakfast.
we've got an iceberg situation.
Iceberg.
What is this,
Iceberg.
Titanic?
Iceberg ahead.
What's a Titanic?
Oh, it's river crossing ferry.
How far is
We're
it?
gonna
terrible.
crash and die if we don't do
How-
something about
how-
this.
How far is it?
Far enough to make a profession sailor check.
Oh,
Which none of us have.
I was going to ask if I could flame strike it.
Oh my
That would
god,
be
yeah.
fun.
Can we do a combo move together? Like a special like anime like a Sentai combo move.
Now you're speaking my language.
Koyakov, you flame strike it, and it just splits into a little bit. And you think once the boat hits it, it might break in two, but it'll still sink the boat.
I have a
I'm
second
going to-
flame strike. Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there, whirlwind spinning, whirlwind striking, with my flaming sword.
You're gonna run over the ice.
Whirlwind attack, baby.
Do you have a swim speed?
I'm standing at the front of the boat.
Wait.
Can I just do a Can I just do a strength roll to like steer us away from it?
Well, yeah, I'm assuming we're all doing different things. Like, with Koya and I, like, at the front, just breaking a big piece that gets together whilst
Wait.
everyone else does stuff. Sorry for
Actually,
interrupting.
hold on. I do have a fix. I was going to prepare a different spell, but I can prepare a communal airwalk so you can actually get to the fucking iceberg.
Well, no, don't worry, because, like, if we get steered out of the way enough, and also you and I are, like, just, like, slapping any ones that get too close to the front as it comes, whilst we're steering out the way, it should be good, right?
Bosa?
Is that right, Kai?
No.
And why?
Because
I'm
if you
guessing-
break off the top, you forget that there's the whole under the water part of the iceberg.
Yeah, the whole
I
diagram of iceberg.
We're not, like, shaving ice here. We're
No,
saying
you're
if
not,
we can...
which makes it even harder.
Oh, so have we been able to cut these icebergs in half and stuff?
No.
Okay, oh, okay, so... Yeah, okay, you say... Yeah. I misunderstood what you said to Koya.
Oh yeah, the flame strike. It was the flame strike was ineffective. It just made it more dangerous because
Right,
the river is
okay.
dotted with these things.
That changes things.
What would you like me to roll to just steer? I do not have profession sailor.
Yeah, a strength check would be fine.
Oh,
Hmm.
not great.
GC 13.
Can I see if I can aid?
Help, assist.
Yeah.
Nice.
Juicy 13.
I know what I'm going to do.
Hold on. I have an idea. I summoned the power of Elthos character sheet. They have a spell that increases strength.
Yeah, I think we also need to remember Roscoe's sheet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if Neth has anything useful here.
Also, sorry, Tony. I hope I didn't speak over you.
No. I was just gonna drink a potion of enlarged person.
Oh.
Because that makes the strength more, I think.
Hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Elthos has a bull's strength and an extended bull's strength. You want Elthos to cast the bull strength on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cast it on Cora.
He does that, so we'll go ahead and re-roll then. For Cora.
Is that just the enlarged?
Just roll a normal. Did you also enlarge?
If you don't
Okay,
enlarge
yeah.
yourself, then Neth can enlarge you.
Embiggen yourself, and then give me that strength check, and that one also gives you a +4, I think.
Sweet. Not much more.
15,
Fucking hell.
16, 17, 18, 19. 19? No.
I'm also gonna throw some rolls in. Hell yeah. I rolled
Okay,
13
you-
plus 2.
Assist, so that bumps Tony's, that bumps Cora's check to 21. Does anyone have any more assists?
I mean, can another character also assist?
Yes. Only one assist per character.
Has Ilthoth done it?
Ilsoth has casted a spell.
Let's see. What other characters do we have on the boat? Does Cossack
Koya,
have
help
the
me.
lowest score?
I'm looking at what the spells I have. I'm trying to become.
No, Cossack is a little twink chef. He
Yeah.
would be no help.
Does Roscoe? No, Roscoe definitely does that. What am I talking about? Mithril.
Mithril is a spellcaster and a rogue.
Cassidy, come on.
Cassidy has a +2.
That's much better than Neth's -2. Oh no, Neth has a +2. No,
If
that's
I'm
mine.
allowed to swap in a spell, because this is kind of the beginning of the day.
Uh-huh.
We're really choking on this situation here.
Oh god.
I'm trying to see if this is helpful. I'm sorry.
What the hell is wrong with us? I can't look at
Oh my
Frost's
god.
sheet to see if there's anything useful.
Caustic rolled a 19.
Does not show me what the actual abilities that Blessing of Fervor give. Okay, hold on. Let me look up what Blessing of Fervor actually does.
I keep thinking you're saying blessing of pervert.
Oh.
And I was like, me?
Increase speed by 30 feet. Stand up as a swift action. 1 extra attack as part of a full action. +2 attack and +2 dodge to AC and reflex. Cast a single spell of second level or lower as if it were an enlarged, extended, silent, or still spell.
So it gives us some bonuses and extra stuff we can do,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
don't
usually
know.
more for combat.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have any good spells that could be helpful. I can't hold person the glacier.
Fantastic. All right, so
I mean, what we can do is
see what
basically
happens.
brace against the icebergs as we come up to them.
Yeah.
So, like, when the slow down the boat, and have some of the stronger characters at the front with longer poles and oars, and when we get too close to an iceberg, reach out, put the oar or stick on the iceberg, and help it slow us down and sort of slightly reduce and redirect the impact of the iceberg.
As you think about doing that, you run aground to an underwater iceberg because you failed the check.
You're real rude to us, that kind.
Yeah. Let's see. The boat is going. Oh God.
Do you have an image of what kind of boat we have, so we can get an understanding of what we're dealing with?
It's a barge. It's like what is on there.
Think like a
It's like
houseboat.
this, but it has a cabin on it.
I'm gonna get a picture, Kai, because I think Tony and I might get a different understanding of what you're talking about.
Houseboat.
Yeah, we're thinking of
Houseboat.
British canal boat, houseboat sort of thing, which I posted a picture of in the chat in the Discord.
Yeah, it's like that, but with a little less cabin, a little more deck space.
Okay, so there's
So
no.
like that, but if it was for.
But
more
like,
like-
if it was like wide.
Yeah, I know what you
Slightly
mean.
wider.
I know what you mean.
So
I know what you mean.
Like if you take off the white part of that picture and then stack
Yeah.
3 of them next to each other, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
under deck.
It's like a cargo ship, but smaller and with not much on it.
So there's a single deck. We can access and immediately fix any holes without like having to worry about not seeing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll probably know pretty soon.
Yeah, cool.
I cast water breathing on everyone.
Just in case.
Nah,
Well,
it's not
mostly
necessary.
Koyo was going to go underwater to check out the iceberg itself. Sploosh.
Sploosh. Let's see. These guys are traveling at shit, I said like 8 miles a day.
I can't remember.
I cannot remember either.
Me either. Sorry.
That's fine. You're going like 1 mile an hour, we'll say, so it makes it easy to do math.
Austin Powers moment.
So, you guys run aground. The boat takes 7 damage, which doesn't sink it because I think the boat has like 30 health or something.
Boat has taken 7.
Where is my fucking vehicle thing? Tell me about how much HP you have. Oh god, yeah, this shit's got like fucking 60 HP. You're fine. Cool. So you take fucking 7 damage, so your boat has 53 health on it. And everyone is thrown forward.
Oh,
Half the speed you're
Hooray.
traveling. So miles to feet, huh? Let's fucking go. One mile. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so
1.15. No, 1.5 effectively rounded up.
5280, and you're going like half the speed.
So 0.7 miles per hour.
You guys have thrown half of that.
So we sort of, we jolt forward.
You jolt forward pretty harshly. So let's just get a reflex save and we call it good there and see what happens.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
boy.
bus stopped a little bit hard.
oh
That's
boy!
what this is.
I see.
Literally, this is the bus braked a little too hard. Not even.
Yeah.
The bus
D-Day.
was on the interstate and braked stopped very suddenly.
You said we're going 1 mile an hour.
On a river.
Yes. That is 1.4666666667 foot per second.
Yeah, that's fast as fuck.
And you said we moved half of that.
Forward instantly.
Yeah.
5 foot is
It's
half a
fine.
square.
We're all clumsy fuckers. We're all gonna fall over anyway.
Yeah.
You're the only one
Only
that
one-
isn't a clumsy person.
Yeah, Ida, you're the
I'm just-
only one that's not affected by this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about like it affecting my character. It's just me, Ellie.
You
I'm like,
splashes.
that
You
doesn't seem
splash.
so bad.
You splash.
What?
Everyone gets thrown off the boat.
Koya,
Neth falls
Oh,
out
shit.
too.
I instantly retrieve Neth.
Do you have a swim speed?
That-
You're also in hazardous icy water
Oh, wait a second. Why is everyone this far away?
because that's where they went.
We've just established it was 5 feet.
Ellie, don't be combative.
No.
I'm just confused on the map. Here.
I'm going to drink a elixir of swimming. I think I would have my bag on me still, so
Yeah,
I'm going to
you
pull
have
that shit out.
you have your shit on you. You're just out in the icy cold water, and it's not good.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm going to swim over to Nicolod and cast water breathing on him.
Good
Oh yeah, we all
call.
have water breathing.
I was able to cast it on everyone before we got knocked into the water.
Yeah. Instantly pull out some rope and chuck it out to Neth.
I'm swimming.
But yeah, Kai, did I get a chance to do that?
To do what?
Cast water breathing on everyone.
Not before you hit the boat. No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll swim over to Nicolod and cast water breathing on him.
Okay.
Right,
I will.
Cora's
you have
gonna
a-
swim speed.
Sorry,
yes,
one second. Regarding that decision about the water breathing, that wasn't at the moment of impact, Kai. That was something Vivi had said prior, as part of like what she was doing beforehand. Did she still have time to do it then?
If
I'm
it's
up.
that, or you're not going to be able to have helped Cora with the check.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's fine, Ellie. I'll do it this way.
fine.
Cool. So
Cora's got a pretty good swim. Cora's up.
You have a
I've got-
yes. Cora's good.
I did that. Yeah.
That's good against moving water. Cool. Koyakov, do you have a swim speed?
I am an Undine. I have a swim speed.
Yes, you do. Oh, I knew that. I was just checking. I was just testing you. Okay, yeah. So you're basically immune to the freezing water anyway. Okay, yeah. You can just get up to Nicolod and.
Ide,
pop
do you
him
need
with
help?
I'm just waiting for Kai to get around to it.
that. Neth is yelling.
Yeah, as I said, yeah, I instantly pulled out some rope and started. I first threw it to Neth before I went to go help anyone else.
Valid.
Yeah.
That is your wife.
She is going to using a rope. She's going to, let's call it a CMD.
I'm going to offer assistance in pulling her in.
This is all happening at the same time.
It is. It's chaotic. It's
Fine.
There's yelling. There's screaming. Neth is able to grab the rope. And
pull her in.
so since Ida and Cora are both there, both of you can give me strength checks to pull little Neth in. You're probably fine. Yes.
You know what?
Ide is kind of struggling, but Cora swims up to the deck with her swim speed from her elixir. Is able
3
to.
and 2.
Yeah, I feel like
girl just-
I grabbed the rope sort of halfway between the two and just like pull Neth in as I'm getting up.
Yeah. You do that and walk.
Oh, cheers, Cora.
It is okay. I know not
Thanks.
everyone can swim.
Okay, so
Okay, so
Nicola
just not amazing.
Yeah.
is this is just not the right music.
Why is Neth in the water again?
I don't know.
Oh, that was for you. I've just reloaded because I was like, oh, I've got a double. Better reload.
Okay, so Koyakov has booped Nicolad with a water breathing.
Yeah, and I'll drag him to the boat.
Okay, strength check.
Oh, I'm good at these. In theory.
You're struggling to stay above the water. Yeah, but I think can you breathe underwater too?
Yes, I have the amphibious trait.
Okay. So you guys go under, and it's like scary for half a second. Nicolad kind of freaks out, but then he's like, "Wait, I can breathe under here." And actually, it's not that bad of a deal because you bopped him with underwater breathing. Cool. Yeah, you can. You could probably just take 10 and get back on the boat then, since you have that.
I'll do that. I will look at the glacier underneath to see if there's a way to like unlodge us.
It kind of just slowly is after it hit your boat against the metal. Even though the icon is wood, it's like a metal boat.
Mm.
It scraped it pretty good along the bottom, but it also fucked up the iceberg because it's a little iceberg. It's like a river iceberg, like the Mississippi. It's like a fuck off huge river, and it's like you kick it a few times under there and it dislodges. You're able to get the boat going again.
The moment Neth is back on board, Ide rushes and goes grabs like every blanket and towel she can find. First bundles Neth up in a bunch, then gives some to everyone else, and then goes back to Neth and like wraps her up in her arms as much under her clothes as she can, and sort of like holds like just like climbs over Neth effectively. Because as the smallest, she is the most out of danger of the cold, and Ide is going to use both drying blankets and cooling and like heating her up and her body heat and just everything to keep her safe. Don't kill my wife again.
Cool. She did have cold weather gear on, so she gets to take a step below. Yeah. Cool.
Normal hair. All right. Does anything else happen, or are we
Neth is
like
fine.
are people needing to do rolls?
Let's see.
Oh, she can breathe fire as well. She can like do the thing where
Warm
she's like
myself up.
she can do like fire breathing in like from Avatar. Keep her body warm.
Yeah,
Takes
she
a step back.
with the blankets and her cold weather gear and everything, you get her dried up pretty good, and her fire
There we go.
breathing.
You're right, love.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Quite bracing.
All right, is everyone else okay? I know Koyakov can swim.
Looks like it, yeah. I wasn't
Cool.
so much focused on them. I gotta be honest, I'm sorry. I know pretty much everyone else can take care of themselves at least.
It is your wife.
Too small.
It is your wife.
Yeah.
We must protect the small wife.
Yeah,
I'm still not at 100% either.
I care about Koya, for example, but like I know Koya can deal with it. Quite literally the best out of all of us.
Literally, I used to do this for fun.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nicola looks like a wet cat. He's not happy.
I forget what it was. There's like this thing in New York where it's like everyone running and swimming in like the Arctic cold in January, and I'm like, yeah, Koya would do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
100%.
known a few people who do that like regularly, not just for like New Year's or Christmas or whatever.
All right. So you're able to get past this patch of icy bullshit.
Fucking hell, I failed.
And however, it does. You didn't fail by enough to slow you down that far. So okay, cool. You don't slow down too much after that, but you feel like if you had failed those checks by a little bit more, you probably would have slowed down.
Ooh la la.
The next day, it is just another quiet day. Nothing super exciting happens.
All right.
And then the next day, I want to get some perception checks.
All right.
I feel like during the downtime days, we're just kind of shooting the shit of like, okay, but how many people do you think they can kill in a single sitting?
Is it day or night?
Why don't we roll a d2?
Oh, my bad.
1 is day, 2 is night. We've had a nighttime ones a bunch. Let's do it daytime.
Let's ignore the roll.
Let's
then.
completely ignore the roll.
Kai made a decision. It's daytime now.
It's daytime, actually.
Me going into a fight without my armor again. Oh no.
Yeah, it's daytime. Who's on day?
I believe Koya is.
Yeah, I think it's Koya.
Roscoe is awake. I believe Cassidy, Nicolad, and Mithril are also awake.
Okay. Yeah, you guys.
I also just realized this is a joke. I'm surrounded by nerds.
How is that a joke?
Now hold on.
Truth.
No.
Incasters. There's 3 of them here.
Real.
Cassidy is just. I'm just a gooner.
I said 3.
That's
I was
That's
not
not
counting
the
you.
fanboy voice.
Ooh, I'm just a gooner.
Someone clip it. Clip it.
Clip it.
Flip that. Flip that. Flip that.
That's the subscription sound.
Weaponize that.
The very actually no, we better make it the follow sound because then we
Yes.
can actually hear it.
Holy fuck, yeah, okay.
Oh no, Sam would have to hear that.
Sam is currently
time.
hearing that.
Lol. Koyakov
Uh,
perceives, you kind of look over to the shallows on the banks of the river and you spot what was once a brightly painted rowboat slowly fading. It's scuttled. And it just kind of the water just kind of laps against it.
That's how I feel about that.
Yep.
It's
Thank you.
just a
Clip that.
rowboat that has some faded color.
Yeah, it looks like it used to be like a bright like carnival color kind of like, obnoxious yellow kind of boat.
Had to fill up caramel containers today. God damn. Can't escape it.
And it is capsized and scuttled. Looks like it was purposely just kind of sank here in the shallows.
Can I see any is it battle damage or just old it's just an old boat that they just decided to just let go?
Yeah, look with the 33, yeah, it is so old now that you can't really tell. The wood's just like really rotten and the paint's really faded and chipping.
Boat. Alright. Do I see
Well,
anything with the boat, or is it just a boat?
It looks like it's just a boat.
Alright.
fun boat.
Looks at Mithril. There's a boat.
Aha.
That's a nice boulder.
It's a boat.
There is.
I like that boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
Not so nice. This boat is not so nice anymore.
No, that boat sucks.
That was a nice boulder.
That
There you
was one day. I'm gonna look at
Monday
it.
morning.
Yeah, it's probably better to cast mending or something on our situation than
Oh.
try and scrap anything from that.
Oh wait, hold on. I actually can prepare mending. I forgot about that. Koya's gonna start casting mending.
Wait, no. You start casting mending. Mithril reminding you that you prepared it.
Right, I can do that.
You're both at full HP now. Yippee!
Yippee.
The next day, 37. Oh, that was the next day. The next day.
The next day.
The next day.
The day after tomorrow.
You guys. Guess what? It's the fucking ice again. A 62 and a 65. It's the same grouping.
Well,
Goddamn.
No,
Goddamn fucking ice.
no, flame strike won't help.
So let's see.
Well, we can get pre-buffed with
I might-
what's it called? Enlarged person and bull strength.
I might actually have a solution this time. I'm not sure if this will work, but I can give it a shot.
Yeah.
Waveform. I could try to knock it out of the way, or knock us out of the path.
I'll let that give you a +2 bonus to a wisdom check or wisdom save. It's the same roll. If you don't have profession sailor, it is a wisdom.
I'll roll a will save.
26. Yeah, with that, you actually are able to navigate the ice on the river using the wave form to nudge the boat to and fro pretty expertly, and like diving under and like casting the spell and telling the rowers to start or stop, or
Just using the spell once or twice to just blast stuff out of the way.
yeah.
God, that's so much better than yesterday.
Yeah, having an experience yesterday, you're quite competent in this, and you guys get through the day pretty easily by passing the DC. Okay, no one gets frostbite there, and the last day is a quiet, cold day. Once again, as Nicola just kind of like checks his math and is like, "I should be getting there tomorrow. We made pretty good time, and besides that spill, pretty uneventful. And there's tornadoes, but luckily they didn't come near us."
What is up with that? I was half asleep when you were talking about it.
That's that same weather phenomenon that you all have been reporting. Further out this time, I'm sure that we're going to start seeing, like your companion said, we're going to start seeing refugees and whatnot throughout our travels if this continues. So I'm sure it's not just happening here.
Do you think this is a global event?
He nods. With the magic in the air, they're most definitely related. That suppression. Hmm.
Koya kind of like grips her pendant for a moment. Well, alright. Hopefully, our allies are safe.
Hopefully. I haven't had any sendings or anything that suggest otherwise, and I'm sure you would be the first to hear from your order.
Indeed. Koya seems
So-
a little on edge.
Koya's edging.
Buh!
God. Yeah, she's holding her pendant like pretty tightly. I don't think you need to roll an insight check. She's probably worried about her mom.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Oh right,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
my apologies. I forgot that the only other player character here is Peter, and Peter's not here. My apologies.
With the camera pans over to like the lifeless body of Roscoe, just like slumped in a chair.
Like with
I'm,
the word
I'm dead.
Roscoe on a sign around his neck.
I'm fucking dead.
Gone fishing.
Just a sign around his neck, gone fishing. His mouth just wide open. A fly flies onto his tongue and then flies away.
A crudely drawn out, like a children's drawing of him,
Yeah,
just stood there.
I was actually imagining that. Yes.
Well, Nicola does a big stretch. Excellent timing. Weather's clear today.
Indeed.
Let's head to Remisanara. You've ever been there?
I've been heading there the whole time.
Yes, I have.
You have.
Yes.
That's right. So,
I don't remember which of my failings this one was.
this.
I think it was Dextra.
You say that out loud. Nicolod gives you a look.
No.
Yeah, this was Dextra. Where did that go?
This is actually where I met Lady Lilias, my mentor.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking. They don't much respect the Hell Knights in this town. I need to refresh my fucking roll 20.
Me, Vivi, unaware. Koya, oh, I'm aware.
Roll 20, refresh. I need the overview so I can tell you more about the city. My God. There it is.
The sinner.
Uh, this was Drextra. Just the victim of a noble who was tapping into profane magics. Something that happens in the city kind of often, actually, is the rogue nobility. They are sort of not quite under the thumb of the queen. Because it's large and an old port city that clings on to its aristocratic roots. And yeah, as such, it has a shockingly uneasy relationship with House Thrune. It primarily the goods that come through the city, are timber from the Wisterwood and following the river from what you've been doing the whole time. It's Gary goods shipped through Nissorias, which was also along the coast. And from here, it kind of bops along the southern part of the coast and goes to places like the other port cities. Early in its history, the city became the home to several of Chiliax's wealthy noble families. And the sprawling skyline is emblematic of its old money.
Some old money rich people getting up to some hijinks.
Some old money rich people who just don't get along with House Thrune. For the past 90 years, the city's noble families have struggled to be seen as allies of the crown while protecting their holdings from imperial seizure.
Are they doing shady shit? Or is the crown doing shady shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes and yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Double yes. Double jeopardy.
Good.
Right. So there's the Lord Mayor Endori Daler. He's the one who keeps the boots off the ground, so to speak. Keeps the nail and the rest of the army from marching in. I don't envy his job. There is the cousins, Segura Dioso and Arix Dioso. They work with the Lord Mayor as head of mercantile interests, and the other cousin is the Duxitar deputy.
Any of these people I recognize?
You probably know the mayor. You probably know all three of them. They've been in power for a long time. You probably dealt mostly with the Duxitar, since he's kind of in charge of like the guard.
Yeah.
It's a tour.
Well then, I look forward to catching up.
Yeah. Most people here don't like the supernatural, and
Looks at the party.
you see Nicola tuck his little his pendant with the inverted star, but it's different than Asmodeus's one. It's like a different symbol with that in it, because he worships a different
Are you saying I should also hide my own holy symbol?
he shrugs. It'll be easier for me to walk around since I look like I have money. He prestidigitates some patches in his suit.
Unfortunately, I don't have a second suit of armor.
Hmm.
So, I'm pretty sure. Wait, oh no, right, because my last set got fucking ripped to shreds.
Right. Well, I wouldn't go out alone either, Koya. They certain areas of the city, tieflings are seen as embodiment of life in shelly eggs. So you might be barred from entering certain businesses. So find yourself running into any of that, I'm sure one of us could go in for you.
I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about how Ide is going to react to that.
Hopefully not too violently.
You know her.
Well, we'll
That
see.
being said, I do.
Shall we?
Unfortunately, the mask doesn't exactly hide the horn. I could always bluff my way and say that the horn is part of the mask, but I don't think that's going to work.
What if we camouflage it?
With what? Also, good morning,
Oh no, another hat?
Quince.
Paint it?
What? No, that's stupid.
It's insulting.
Yes,
I mean,
that's the point.
It's not like I can tie my hair around it.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, but the hairstyle would look awful.
That would be bad.
Who would care?
I do. I want to
Well,
look my
lots
best.
of the nobles would care.
Yeah,
Appearance
but if
is
they're gonna
everything.
dislike you, well, you jazz it up, you know.
Look, Ide, I request that if someone is ever rude to me,
I
try
killed
to
them.
no,
No, that
try
was a
not
joke. Don't worry.
try not to cause trouble.
I'll do my best.
I'll hold you to it.
And yeah, the next day passes without incident, and you find yourself coming into Remy Siana here in the mid afternoon down to the Portside district. Do you know where you want to go first, or should we just go into the Portside district and kind of go from there?
No idea.
Okay, cool.
Let's go to the Portside district and kind of go from there. I will be right back, though. I'm grabbing a snack.
Okay.
Hey, if you're watching, make sure to quickly get up, do some stretches, and get some water. It's getting warm out here in the UK, so there's a good chance that a lot of other places are also getting quite warm. Stay hydrated, folks.
They had
Miles.
Let's Roscoe. Roscoe's not here.
Peter's dead.
Ida, I can't believe Peter died. You guys are
no,
taking-
not him. He died.
Everyone heard that.
No.
I know.
Now all of China knows that you burped. Live on
Oh, no.
Gabletop stream.
I'm terrified.
Xi Jinping, if you're watching,
I've returned. Hello.
welcome back.
Hello.
And thank you for your sponsorship, Xi Jinping.
Fire and ready.
What?
Don't worry.
Don't worry about
They won't
it.
miss.
You guys come into the docks. Phew. It's a pretty lively place. You hear the hustle and bustle of commerce and people going through the streets. You smell the smell
Mike, can you come
of
closer to the mic, please?
salt water on the air. I also turned down my sensitivity because of my air conditioner. So salt water on the air and hustling and bustling, all kinds of things. As you pull up to the port.
Nice.
I know about them. I was born in one.
Wait, what?
Huh.
Me, Ellie.
God.
Say, Tony? What'd you say, Tony?
I just said God.
Wow, what a nice port. He gets on
Wow, wow,
the,
wee woo.
on the dock. Wow, wow, wee, what?
Come on, Ide. Let's go have a look around.
Dude.
Is that you, Lemon? Sorry, I was just
Oh.
stuffing my mouth with a donut in that break.
Nice.
Don't think I like to eat donuts during the Sabbath. Now that I think about it, Tony,
What?
the lemon voice is kind of similar to the Ide voice.
Huh.
That is what you're doing.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that the entire time, like deliberately.
What do you mean?
I thought
Like,
you were. I thought you were
Yes.
embodying the voice of Ide whilst we were talking about Lemon,
No, that was straight up. That was me
like
doing,
deliberately.
one of the lemons. I was trying to differentiate it a little bit. It's hard.
Yeah, no, but like I mean, the source material are from London, so
I mean, it's very like, the lemons definitely draw inspiration a lot from Ide, in certain parts,
they draw inspiration a lot from
or the citruses, I guess you could call them.
the try
What was it? What was the name?
reticulata.
Yeah, the reticulatus. Have we got any word from Peter?
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
he died like 2 hours ago.
That's why I'm asking if there's any word.
Doesn't seem to be. No.
The horse is here.
Oh, yes, mistress. Let's have the boat up right now.
I forgot that he calls me that.
Tie.
I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Oh, what a shithole this place looks like. It's perfect.
Just like
These
I remember
guys. God, they're gonna cry so hard. They're gonna be so happy. The happy marriage is gonna find us such a home here.
Ah.
it. See.
Yeah, I gotta divorce my husband.
Go for it, girl.
So I'm looking around. What am I seeing? What?
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of merchants hawking their goods. People
sorry.
wandering around. Kind of to the south, you see some sailors just loading some stuff up. To the north, you see some more cargo coming in, but this cargo looks a little more expensive as you see mercenaries kind of looking around guarding it.
Ooh. And we're here for to assist Koya.
Fish here, get your fish here.
Well, it's a
It's half
two-part,
rotten and yelling.
it's a two-part thing. One, we should restock on supplies. Two,
Yes,
I do need to check on my friend's grave.
yes.
Oh, another one? Shit. I'm sorry.
I know, there's just... Vivi made the mistake of making 5.
Good fucking
Uh,
hell.
Koya, I would like to assist you with that very much.
Yeah. Considering how the past ones have gone, I think we should stick together for those.
Yes.
Finest silks in the land. From
I...
the distant deserts to the south.
Oh, interesting. Ida, I believe that one sells silks from Osiriani.
I mean, is it Syria? It's just on the other side of the sea right there.
Yeah, but it's still south.
You can see it on a really clear day, and if you've got a bit of elevation.
Definitely cannot see it.
You definitely
any-
cannot see it.
Are there any other southern deserts?
This comes from the far land of Mirab.
Mirab? Not heard of that one.
I miss country right across the ocean from us.
Sorry, can you say that again, please?
I miss country right across the ocean from us. 3 months travel.
He's making
All
fun
right.
of you.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, they look nice.
Oh, you do look like a desert dweller. You look Siriani, yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
He kind of shuffles around behind his tent a little bit and comes out with like this really nice like scarf you see like nobles wear, like lesser nobles. Just it's nice. It's expensive looking. I do have some of the harder to find silks and scarves here if you are interested.
Oh, I mean, I'll take a look. I'm no, well, I'm not what you call it. Artisan. I don't know. Like, I know what's good shit and if it's genuine or not, but like, I'm no connoisseur. But yeah.
It's genuine. You can trust me, old Grokus.
Yeah, I'll take that as word.
Yeah, he's got like
Yeah.
he's got what's essentially a courtesan's outfit, priced at 16 gold.
Is that courtesan or something else?
Courtesan, yes.
Okay.
It's fine silk from Siriani, and looking at it, you recognize you're from there. You recognize the patterning. It's definitely from one of the silk shops in the city.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've been this place.
Excellent. Yes, they do quite good work. Quite good work.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's very nice.
And
it's been a while. This takes me back. It's been well, actually, how long have we been in? Has it been since we left Sirian?
Like
Siriani?
probably like 8 months now.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
8 or 9 months.
Lovely place.
And
It's good stuff. I give my approval, assuming you're not upcharging it too much, but yeah, seal of approval.
He's like, what? What? I'm not upcharging.
I'm totally not.
Well,
upcharging.
you
What?
gotta charge a profit for it. Obviously, I understand how things are. They had to
that
import it and all
it's
that shit.
exotic, faraway clothing. You know how it is, but
It's not
you
that
know,
far.
yeah, it's pretty far.
It's only a little bit.
It's
But-
Frost.
Looking
it's
for
Frost-
other accessories. I might have some perfumes too, if you're interested in such things.
I might.
Oh no, she loves my natural musk.
Not. By a size.
This
Not-
half orc guy who just reeks of BO.
Oh, he knows.
Kind of
He knows.
laughs.
We do like the full the Armstrong handshake from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, you do exactly.
Yeah, we do that.
All right, I'm leaving now.
No, I don't. No, it's not just you. It's Neff too. I smell
So
like
it was
like
more a
spices and
perfume-
hot sand.
It was more a perfume for me to wear.
Yeah, I've
Oh, that
got
makes
that.
sense, yeah.
I've got that.
Okay,
What?
yeah, I'll buy you some perfume. What do you want?
I can buy it. It's fine.
No, I want to buy it as a gift.
You do have something that's oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Smells good.
Gives off a powerful energy in a good way.
Are you looking for a Sirioni in particular, or from any land?
I'm fine with any land.
Well, this one links Africa.
He kind of holds up a finger and takes the Sirioni scars and folds them nicely, very quickly, very skilled, and kind of tucks it back behind his tent where he's keeping some of his other rarer stuff, and brings out a little chest. And it's about 4 feet big. It's like a chest, and he like opens it up, and inside the little a little display shelving, kind of sticks up, and he's got several bottles of perfume kind of strapped in so they don't fall out when he closes it. That power. Well. He pulls out this like green bottle. It's very square, like very simply made, like in a press. You can see the seam around it. Not hand blown at all. And he offers a handout for your wrist.
Wait, I'm having
What?
flashbacks.
What? Oh,
This is exactly what happened to Neff.
I'm not gonna get poisoned. Come on now.
Let's inspect it first. I don't know how to do inspections.
Koya just gives her wrist.
Koya just gives
No,
her
no, no.
wrist.
Before it happens, I'd like to try and get some sort of
You
evaluation
can
or perception off.
Sense motive him. You can percept the perfume.
Can I do both?
One or the other.
I can sense motive. You can percept. How about that?
Okay.
If you're really that worried.
Yeah, it seems like a fancy perfume. Quiet Cop, this guy is a salesman. He's trying to make a sale.
Yeah, no, we're
Okay.
fine. She extends her arm.
All right. If anything happens, though,
He gives you a very quick little spritz along your wrist.
Else?
And he it's a very it's got coffee at first, and then it starts to turn a little more floral as the scent develops, getting a little sweet towards the end.
I like this. How much?
This is a rare orcish opium perfume. For you is 10 gold for the bottle.
Sense motive to see if he's upcharging me too much.
You feel like he's not charging enough for this. This stuff is really good. It smells like it would last a long time.
I'll take the fucking 10 then. Take the tenner.
He smiles and hands it to you, and yeah, on the front, it's just got this like wily, kind of like big buff orc lady on it, kind of drawn in there on the label, and it has something in orcish written on the top, and then on the bottom it just says, Black Tusk Opium scented perfume. And it's got each bottle has 10 applications.
All right.
And here is what the equipment does. It actually does give you a little bonus on diplomacy checks.
Nice.
And it smells like this one.
Fair enough.
Coffee, vanilla, just a hint of flour and cherry, but still very, very strong.
So, all right then. She'll put that in her pack. I was like, I think that was money well spent. Though now we should probably secure lodgings for a bit, and then I'm not. I mean, I could go directly to her grave. We could go directly to her grave, or we could talk with. What was it? The not the mayor.
The Duxatar?
Yeah, the Duxatar.
Yeah, you can do.
What do
any
you
of
think,
those
Ide?
things.
Since Cora is T-posing.
Yeah, sounds alright.
I mean, one or the other, you know? Which one do we want to do first?
I don't know.
Probably best to get
You'll think
lodging
second?
first.
Sorry, what was that, Nicolad?
Probably best to get lodging first.
Alright.
Yeah.
Secure the rest of the party up in somewhere nice and warm. Get off the
Especially
river
after-
for a bit.
Especially after that dip in the ice water that we all took the other day.
He frowns. Yes.
Alright. Let us go find lodgings then.
Oh, I know lodgings in town.
Really now.
Why don't you try the Ardent Oyster?
What was
They're
it?
quite friendly. The Ardent Oyster. They're pretty friendly to outsiders like us.
That's good to hear.
He kind of like points at his teeth.
By the way, the distance between the closest parts of Cheliax and Assyrian are it's slightly further than the distance between New York and Washington.
Oh wow.
Just to give the Americans a comparable distance.
Fair enough.
Like Washington State?
Nope, Washington DC.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, the closest distance between them is 345 kilometers.
Huh.
Obviously, that doesn't exactly account for cities. That's like kind of rough, but it's pretty close.
Oh. Yeah, we can go
Obviously,
to this
they are
part
like
in
slightly
Oyster.
offset. Yeah, it sounds alright.
You guys,
Also,
get
like
directions.
when
Hmm?
when the orc like points at his tusk, Koya kind of points at her horn, like
He
a
nods.
solidarity thing.
He nods.
I point at myself with both my thumbs.
He doesn't pay too much attention to you because you didn't buy anything.
I gave my shield of approval. Wait, I was going to buy the perfume for you. You distracted me. You pointed at a shiny thing. You can't keep doing that.
I can and I will.
She can't keep getting away with this. Fine, I'll buy one of those nice Siriani scarves. It's been a while. Usually I like to be a bit more personal on my purchases, like where I get it from, with clothes like this. But yeah, as a treat. Neth could do with a new one. She nibbles.
A scarf, you say?
Yeah, one of the ones you showed me.
Right, I got a pocketed version and a reinforced version.
I'll get a pocketed one. She likes her little pockets. She can put her poisons in there. Ain't that nice?
I'd say that too loud, but I get you. He winks.
Speaking of not being too loud, could you carefully approach the mic again, please, Kai?
Yeah. He winks and kind of puts the perfumes away, brings the scarves, brings a selection of scarves out of different colors, all of them of Orsiriani make.
These are beautiful. Again, I can't be said enough. Yeah, wonderful.
Right. 10 gold
Let's
each.
see.
10 gold for
Now,
one.
Puffer is this nice white, so I'm thinking maybe one of these oranger ones to also match her eyes.
He nods, smiling. He's like, and pulls his finger out and like lifts up a compartment in the trunk and pulls out this nice like golden scarf with orange motifs on it.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'll take that.
Right, that's 10 gold then.
Yeah. It's a little bit frayed. Can I get it for 9? And also a bottle of quality right here. Happy Marriage. Look at this shit. Ain't it gorgeous? The way it looks in the sun. Yeah. And get a whiff of that. Oh, don't that smell good? That's good shit, isn't it? Yeah,
10
this
9 gold
is
and a bottle of liquor.
yeah.
That seems like a fair enough trade.
Yeah. And this isn't part of the deal, but if you do enjoy it, you know, put the word out. Happy Marriage by E-Day's Communal Bakery Meadery, aka the ICBM.
Wait, what? Wait, when was a bakery added?
Meadery. I said Meadery.
No, there was bakery.
yeah,
there was a bakery in there.
E-Day's Communal Beverage Meadery, aka the ICBM.
Moving on.
Yeah. Our home base is the Takiko Memorial Brewery. Back a few towns, but we're also, you know, operating through quite a few other businesses now, and well, there's probably going to be some coming to this town, so keep your eye out. I really hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, he nods and smiles and hands you the scarf, and takes the night
That'll help.
gold and
That'll help where I love word.
the fucking bottle.
Hell yeah.
So, while we're going to this place, this what was it, Ardent? I assume. Sorry, Ellie, you already bought the thing you needed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just a scarf. Don't worry.
Okay. Is Koya getting looks?
From the commoners, down here at the docks, not really. Here's what the scarf does. No, as you like go further into town towards the Ardent Oyster, honestly not really either, because the directions he gave you kind of take you through some of the poorer neighborhoods. And you don't run into a lot of the wealthier upper crust on your journey over.
I almost imagine that Koya kind of like she remembers being kind of treated like shit by the upper crust here, right?
Yes. And as you approach the door, it suddenly swings open, and a
Ugh.
woman steps out. Oh, pardon me. Ah,
I recognize you.
Hi,
Koyakov, was it?
Yes.
She kind of smiles a little bit and extends her hand. Yeah, it's Teria from the wedding.
She shakes her hand. It's nice to see you again.
Her hands are cold.
She raises an eyebrow. Chilly day.
Ah, yes, December.
Is it? I'm boiling.
What brings you here?
Well, I guess I'm
Oh, just putting up some posters. You see, there's been some incidents.
Really? No. Koya is like keeping like a very severe eye on her, like sense motiving, like if I may.
Yeah.
Just to keep a vibe on this woman of like I need to know that she's not like fucking with me.
I'm gonna throw out perception as well. I probably don't recognize her.
You do recognize her from the wedding. She was the old woman at the wedding who like slow clapped as you like killed a bunch of people.
I don't remember her.
I
Ellie too.
I
Ellie doesn't
do.
remember her either.
Okay,
Right.
so sense motive, huh? That's gonna go against this. Oh. Hmm. Wait, no, it's gonna go against this. She's still okay. Yeah, Koyakov, she is also kind of on edge around you.
Is it because of the tiefling thing, or is it because of something else? Can I tell?
Well, she's a half elf, so you assume it might be because of something else. Because she wasn't, she was kind of like this around you. The last time you saw her.
Okay, clarifying question. Did it seem like she recognized me the last time I saw her, even though it was the first time we met?
No,
Okay.
there was something else. Well, actually, yes.
Interesting. Koya will not play her hand yet. Well then, what exactly is the posters for again? You said something
What did you
odd
say?
was going on?
Oh.
Right. Yeah. There's been murders in town.
Murders.
Like that.
Not just any murders, murders of the wealthy. such as myself and others.
Our base.
Seeing. Any information on the possible perpetrator?
Not not on the perpetrator necessarily, but they all were fairly progressive and
Liberals.
well, that's really the only lead I know of. So I've just been posting warnings around town.
Well then,
Check your hirelings.
of course. We are actually going to make sure that our hirelings were saddled up relatively safely.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I know you've got some money in your group, she says, looking directly at Nicolod.
Chloe kind of like shoots a glance at Nicolot of like, do you like a quick? Do you know this woman?
Nicolod doesn't seem to recognize her, but he does recognize that he has been outed as a noble. He is not hiding it, though.
Yes.
So, everyone's a bit on, well, most are a bit on edge. Especially since many other ones missing and or dying have been advocates for the non-humans in the city and in the country at large.
It's unfortunate.
Truly.
I'm sure that the perpetrators will be brought to justice swiftly.
Justice. Hopefully. Yes.
Do you not believe in justice, or do you have qualms with my statement?
Oh, no, it's... What if the perpetrators thinks they are bringing justice to us? It's just a
Well,
funny
then,
word.
I suppose justice is more of a perspective thing, but from my perspective, they're idiots.
It sure is.
Those who use power to slaughter their enemies.
Well, isn't that what you do as a helmet?
Yes. So I guess I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hypocrite in that regard. Though,
Although you're not exactly, well, abusing your power. You
That's
are
true.
undertaking your duties,
I
such
don't.
that they are.
That's the irony of it, isn't it?
And of course, it's all relative.
Ultimately, we're all trying to do our best to make sure that we survive and thrive.
Yes. Survive. Well, it is quite enjoyable to see you all again. Since this is my hometown, I, of course, would like to invite you over for tea and cookies, perhaps.
Oh, nice.
We
Free
would love
food.
that. Set up a day, and we will be there.
She kind of like hands a card over. Feel free to send a messenger when you have a free day. I'm sure you're busy with business, but my house is open.
I will be sure to let you know. Have a good day.
Good.
Wait, we don't even need to knock.
You as well. Well, you do.
It's manners, Ide. Knocking is good manners.
But if it's open,
I think you're getting confused by the turn of phrase.
yeah, well, they speak weird over here in Cheliax.
The uneducated. Yes, you.
I ain't uneducated. I'm just educated differently from somewhere else. How many
Hard
languages do you speak, miss?
to believe. At least 10.
Yeah? Great. Good for you. I speak 5.
Yeah, that's
So,
educated.
not only am I educated, but obviously, it's not a manner of being unable to speak in it. It's just a different type of education for something else. So don't go getting all hoity-toity at me.
You know,
It's alright, I'm on my period.
it's all right. I believe we should just we should let her go on her way.
Yeah,
Yes.
alright.
I have tea to help with that. Alleviate the pains and.
I mean, I'm on
stabilize
it for
the
it.
mood.
It's literally on fire. It's fire blood.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ifrit and some tieflings get that.
Yeah. You ever seen like a rubber bung? Yeah, that's
I'm sorry. I just got hit
That's
with a
my
lot of
tampon.
information at once. Okay.
Anyway, I'm leaving now. Good day.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, see ya.
Like the moment like she is like far enough away that she's out of earshot, I do not trust that woman.
Oh yeah.
Thinking about it.
Tea and cookies.
Sorry. What'd you say, Kai?
Nicolod's like, but tea and cookies.
Yeah, I was also thinking that. My man.
If we go there, we could probably learn more about her too.
And
What
we
is
can
this
get
about
cookies.
tea and cookie?
Oh,
Ah, you're no longer T-posing.
Oh, the old woman from the gnomish city. You ran into her here because this is her hometown. And you remember that she left a little early, and she didn't stay behind in any towns to.
Also, from
shoot the fast route. She was here putting up posters about some disappearances of
murders, you said. Most foul.
murders and disappearances in town.
the other 2 bits
Oh, no.
I think that I gained is Koyakov called herself a hypocrite, and I think based on what you said, it seemed like she recognized Koya even when they hadn't met yet.
Yeah. But Koya didn't recognize her the first time.
Did she recognize me?
No.
Damn.
That makes me
Ow,
believe.
I made Arami. Sorry.
So
Actually,
I
well,
also
I mean, she recognized you this time.
I have to ask,
Well, yeah.
the blindness thing didn't trigger, right?
Correct, it did not.
Which means, what does that mean?
She could just know of you.
That's true.
And just be unrelated to what's going on with your father. Or unrelated
have a
enough to
theory.
not be included in the guys.
Theory. But I'm going to discuss it more when we actually have a room to talk in.
Alright, let's get inside.
Yeah, the snow's picking up.
Can't wait to sell these guys get these guys in on this scheme.
You come in, and yeah, you see some commoners in here, and this half elf man in the corner is serving drinks and having a good time. You see that he's got kind of a lute hanging on the wall. That he's not playing it right now, but it definitely isn't there for display. And he.
Damn, the table, I'm so sorry.
He's got also mounted on the wall on one corner, kind of under, or there's the lute and then the plaque, and the plaque has the frothy mug of Caden Callian, the drunk god.
The god of drinking. Let's go.
Classic,
Drinking.
classic.
Me, Vivi, going, hell yeah. Koyakov just frowning.
You do see an Asmodeus star above it, though.
Oh, that's not. No, it was more Koya doesn't drink often.
Ah, more guests. Welcome. Come in. Come in.
What's
Oh,
up?
man.
What's up, mush? How you doing?
Quite good. Quite good. Ah, my friends. What can I help you with?
You could slightly approach the microphone, can I please?
I come closer to the microphone, my friends. What can I get for you?
We would like to procure some room.
Damn right.
For how many?
We have a caravan of about 10 of us.
Oh, but how many is it? So it's... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who the fuck is the Sand Sage?
9. There's 9 of us. I'm not counting Takiko too because they are small. They are tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bird.
That is a bird.
Cassidy, Cossack, Nicolod is 3, Mithril is 4, Nath is 5,
8?
and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. So there's 10.
Okay, yeah. I forgot Elfaf. Sorry.
I also forgot
Maybe-
Ilfov.
Maybe if you have 5 double rooms.
Well, I've got a couple of larger rooms available that 2 can bed in. We've also got a large, more common area for you here. How long do you think you'll be staying?
Kai, how long are we planning on being around here for? Did we already
think-
discuss that? Do you know?
You
I don't know why I asked you. Yeah.
So currently we are not entirely sure. Will say, how about we do 3 days, and if we need to stay longer, we pay more then.
How long did
so-
we spend in the last town place? Sorry for interrupting.
Like a week.
Should we go for a week then?
Cora's gonna put her coin purse down on the table, but still like under her hand. It thunks sizably.
Oh, show off.
Or I will just keep a tally and
Cora leans over and says, "I will front the bill for 5 double rooms for a week."
well,
That's a lot of money, Kai.
when you put it
She
like
looks
that,
at you and shrugs.
Fucking nerd.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, mother.
Thank you very much, Cora. Your
For a
generosity
week?
is very much appreciated.
Cost is per person because of the meals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 35 gold for the week.
Per person or in total?
In total.
Okay.
For 10 people.
And what meals are included?
We do offer all 3. Just fairly have a fairly sizable kitchen.
Hmm.
We
Standard
also-
Chilaxian diet, or have you got expanded like stuff?
we take requests, yes. Our cooks quite well traveled.
You get any Syrian stuff in here?
Desert people. Yes, we do. We can get some flatbreads and such
Yes.
things. Yes.
Yes.
How about and Cora sort of leans over to everyone. How about breakfast and an evening meal? Is that good?
That's fine.
We could pay. We should probably pay for at least a couple of lunches. You know,
Oh no.
just for people
the
like
cost,
Neth.
the cost of the rooms includes all 3 meals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Is the expanded palette extra?
Not at all.
Oh,
I
you
like this place. I wish I
beautiful,
stayed
Okay.
here.
beautiful. Yeah.
Sounds
You're
good.
lovely. We're very happy. to hear.
Cora's gonna wait for him to, I guess, hold out his hand.
Yeah, he says
For
35
it?
gold, and he like rummages below the counter and like grabs a couple keys.
Cora's gonna
Just
huck
say-
the keys around.
I wish I stayed here the last time I was in. I was here.
No, you've been here before.
Yeah. A couple of years back.
That
Now-
would have been.
Tell me, whilst you were here last time, did you happen to notice what the local drink scene was like, my dear Cora?
Quiet.
Cora?
Koya.
Koya. Get your girlfriend's name right.
They're very
Ah.
similar.
Are you
In the
Are
name.
you asking if you can muscle in on this territory with your happy marriage drink?
No, stick to the script.
What script? You didn't give me a script.
I gave you a script. It was on the
When?
handkerchief.
What handkerchief?
The one last night.
When? Oh, that. I'm not reading that.
Oh, God. Well, that's very convenient of you to say, even though you didn't say it. Because I right here have a solution to that problem. Introducing the happy marriage. Da 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 da.
How much
Yes.
of this alcohol do you just have on you?
Oh, I have a lot.
Ide
It's
is just
insane.
clinking constantly.
My bag.
Whenever
is
she does,
full.
whenever she does like
she
the,
does have a bag of holding, so like.
yeah, if she's got a lot though, I can imagine that whenever she does like the spin attack, there's just like a faint tinkling sound.
Yeah. But yeah, introducing the newest product and lifestyle almost from Ide's Communal Beverage Meadery, ICBM, based in the Takiko Memorial Brewery. What you see before you, the Happy Marriage, is a beautiful and special blend of Dwarven Stout? Stout. Yeah, I spelt it wrong. And Droga Gut Shaker Whiskey. And it forms a beautiful, potent, delicious beverage that we now use to fund our further expansion of our cooperative, a cooperative we use to support the local people where we provide our drink. That includes people like you and everyone else in here. Now, if you buy into this, it's very simple. You get in contact. You're a supplier, or rather, a distributor of the drink. Yeah? You're going to make a lot of money from this because this shit is good.
Well, I'm not in the habit of selling Drugar supplies.
It's not just Drugar supplies, though, isn't it? That's what makes it a happy marriage. When I met these dwarves and these Drugar, in fact, all of them, we quite literally...
We did literally see a marriage.
It was actually, yeah, ironically, it was before a marriage, but these dwarves and Drugar, they were at each other's throats, threatening to kill each other and maybe us. But you know what? By the time we left, they were the best of friends. I saw a few of them kissing with tongue, and
You had to add the with
we
tongue
saw the
bit.
birth of a beautiful new beverage.
Oh, okay.
This is something that is almost unheard of for dwarves and Drugar, you know?
It is unheard of.
Exactly. That's why it's so unprecedented.
Considering
I would
why
like
this
to.
So
savage
special
and warlike
and
the
unique.
Drugar are.
Everyone can be savage and warlike. But you know what isn't savage and warlike? What is smooth, delicious, amazing, palatable? This drink. Here. Have a sip.
Ellie, do you work on this pitch in between sessions?
I do not. I am literally making this up as I go along.
Ide,
Very
though,
impressive.
has rehearsed this.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
She may have rehearsed it once or twice.
I can imagine it's like the backstage of like The Apprentice.
Let's do a diplomacy check. He is not sold on this.
Can I assist because I have paid him for the rooms and tipped him?
Yeah, we'll give her a +2 for that.
I've given him 5 gold in tips.
We've
That's
been
pretty good.
quite congenial. Can use Neth's roll for that. Wow. Wow, I rolled a
So-
3.
I help.
He-
I assist.
So 20. Let's see, diplomacy. What is your threshold, my guy? Because he's not hostile.
I
Diplomacy.
should hope not. We've just given him
Pathfinder.
fucking 40 gold.
I should also mention that, you're not coming in as the sole backer of this. There's already several meaderies that have, taverns and places that have signed on, and other people that are spreading the word about this. This is already out there.
Oh,
You're
I
just
wanna
getting on the
freaking
bandwagon.
eat.
All right? This
Well-
isn't a risk. This is a guaranteed win for you.
You are the first people to come down the river. Haven't
Yep.
had any
Ever?
business from from up north. In the winter, don't see much, if any, cargo coming through. So I
Yeah,
haven't had anything from up north since the spring or since the summer. So
exactly. I can give you some
Alright.
of the names, that you can sort of reach out to if you doubt my words.
he kind of waves his hand like that won't be necessary, and he takes the drink and does the sippy and the chasey. His eyes widen a little bit. He's like, oh, I have to rethink my whole worldview.
Yeah. I know, right? It's sublime.
Are we petitioning this drink as racism ending?
Yes. E-Day is going to end racism in Sheliax.
With the happy marriage.
At least against the
Exactly.
Druga. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The work together, the Drugar and the dwarves, it's incredible. And it's honestly world changing because you see that how they get along when they're not actually when they've gotten over these blood feuds from their entire history, and the stuff they can create and the way they can work together is, I mean, making just thinking about it almost brings a tear to my eye. It's honestly so empowering, and it's like, wow, the world is a good place. A better world is possible. Anyway, I'm going to give you, a small selection here. Hell, you could use it just to taste yourself. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it because that's a lot of alcohol.
Oh no.
You could, or you could sell it, or you could give it to your friends, or you could, whatever. Because
I'm selling it.
this is not just
This
a
is-
business to make profit. This is a community. This is people together. And once you're part of our family, we take care of the family.
Alrighty, day. All right.
So yeah, don't need to make a decision now. Here you go. Let me know if you do make a decision. Thanks for the rooms, mate.
I think we should probably make sure that we're all settled first. Koya ushers these two to one of the rooms.
That's a packed room.
That sure is. Should we go in this one?
Oh, it's only it's single beds. Are there any double beds?
You can say you push them together.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I bring Nethin with me. The thruple sleep together.
Yeah, the big party hitters of Cora, Ide, Roscoe too, but Roscoe's currently A-posing. She would want to come into this room for a second.
Hello, I am
Over
here. Oh, where?
Or
Yo.
for a combo. We'll squeeze as many people onto the beds as possible.
Just like.
I'll put a phone. Neth can sit on my lap. She's very small.
Adorable.
She's literally half my size.
I'm guessing you're all sharing a bed, so.
Oh
More
yeah.
than likely. Anyway,
It's
I
kind of-
wanted to, before we get too ahead of ourselves, I wanted to bring this up because I
Yeah.
have a sneaking suspicion.
What?
About?
So
What?
that woman. What was her name again?
I can't remember.
Teria.
Teria.
Yeah.
I realized she recognized me the first time that we met.
What was the first time you met?
Oh, back in the Brasselwork, after the wedding.
Mm,
She was
I
clapping, seeing
see.
our destructive power.
So you think word of us is spread around that perhaps the
No.
legend of Ide Rami and Ide's
No,
brigade?
that's not where I was going with this.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, my two theories right now that I can come up with that possibly explain why one, like, if she was a noble that was linked to my father, why that Kirsten trigger is one, she was joined the group after I after I was tossed out, or two, and Koya's eyes kind of look very, very like this is the level of rage you only see her talk about when she talks about with her dad. She's that woman.
What woman?
My father's mistress. I suppose is a good term.
Oh, I see.
You would know that if you saw your father's mistress, the curse would still happen.
Really? Okay. I wanted to check the. Okay. Then, my apologies.
Your father's mistress's mistress.
So, she is either connected to the cult in some regard, or not sure.
Maybe to your family outside the cult? Sort of like just connections within from the family name, not the cult
She
necessarily.
she squints. She thinks. Could know my mom.
It's a possibility.
The fact that
Is
the
your
Kirsten
is
trigger does leave some credence to that. Sorry, I'm paranoid.
did she like I can't remember, did she react like negatively to you two?
Not that I can recall.
But she recognized you. So it seems slightly more likely that it's less a relation to the cult, could just be a mutual previous knowledge of you.
No, my paranoia has been lifted. Thank you, Ide.
Welcome.
I'm still cautious.
Also, you're quite a recognizable person.
Ah! Stares at
Like,
the giant mane of black steam hair. There.
yeah, I mean, you clearly probably had like, you had your own reputation before we came along, and that's probably been enhanced slightly by your adventures since. Maybe not, they might not have recognized you because of like celebrity status, or whatever, but maybe they just saw you around once or twice. You've traveled around already, so it's like, you've been here before. Maybe they just saw you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
No, I'm not trying to like say you were stupid for thinking there may be something there, but I'm just trying to say, trying to reassure you that you don't necessarily have to be paranoid about it, but I think it's still proper in it to think about this and keep that in mind going forward. But no need getting your panties in a twist about it.
can kind of see that her shoulders kind of slump a little bit of like, yeah, you're right. Okay. So what
Yeah.
now?
Well, you should have a glass of milk.
What?
Help
Why
comes
milk?
down. I don't know.
I don't need a glass of milk. Cora, you have
Well,
any?
maybe it'll help you grow up a bit in size. specifically because you're small.
What do you need?
Cora, do you have any input?
I think that we gather supplies, maybe investigate, maybe not go in guns blazing or whatever. I think definitely pursue the woman, even if it's just helping her, quote unquote.
All right.
When you say pursue, you mean like investigate, not actually chase after her, right? I don't want to make that mistake again.
No, I mean like she was putting up posters about missing and murdered people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to her and be like, we want to earn coin. Let us help you, and then we also investigate her and try and see what her deal is about. See if any of your things get triggered, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Uh,
Unfortunately, the trigger for that curse is leaves me kind of blind.
That
yeah,
sucks.
that
I
is
went to kill you,
fucked.
Brad.
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. Let me check. Koya pulls out the notebook that Nicolad probably wrote all the information on. Oh, cool. For
The note.
2 to 8 days.
Oh, this ain't permanent. Well,
No.
I have a sense anyway, based on the fact that every time you've previously investigated one of your former, like, well, I say former, one of your past friends, there's been, to put it lightly, a little bit of fuckery. I have a
It's true.
sneaking suspicion that what's going on right now probably has a little bit to do with what we're there for, you know?
So, do you think we should then? Sounds like you think we should go investigate Dextra's grave first.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're here for anyway. So
There.
I
Alright,
would
so we
like
can tell.
to. I would like to see you do that and maybe assist in
Of
whatever
course.
way I can.
I
everything
appreciate
seemed to
it,
be-
and I'll help. We can have the caravan buy supplies for us.
It's a very small caravan. It's more of
Yes, I
just a
will.
road group.
I will give them some money. What do you think the definition of a caravan is?
I mean, when I think of a caravan, I'm a bit biased because I spent, well, a
I,
lot of my time from Assyrian living in one of the, yeah.
no, continue. I'm sorry. No, Koya is actually blushing at that question of like, oh, I just started calling it because we're a lot of people.
No, it makes sense. It's just funny to me, you know, because my experience is based on, well, living in a caravan. Specifically, one of the, the how do I say that again? The Shemtej ones, you know, uh, cat people basically. Uh, yeah, Neff and I. Wait, was it cat people? Was that more rat people? I can't remember. Yeah.
The Shemtej are cat people, I think.
Shemtej, yeah, yeah. So Neff and I, we actually met in a caravan. It was yeah, this well, these caravans, the Shemtej caravans, they travel on the the Golden Roads, which is mostly through Assyrian, at least the ones they do, and often they're like focused around at least one massive family, but often it'll be like you'll have multiple massive family units as well as a bunch of like follower-ons. It's like an entire village on the road together.
Ah,
You know,
Quince at our party.
lots and
Our,
lots of carriages, various livestock, people walking, depending on where the caravan is traveling through, at least. And
would you
yeah,
qualify us as a family?
kind of. So are you.
Fair enough.
Definitely us, Neth says, wiggling against you.
Yeah,
Of
you too,
course, babe.
definitely.
We're literally married.
Alright,
But yeah, the Jala family were lovely, absolutely lovely.
that's.
Can't owe my life to them in a way.
I'd love to meet them one day.
Hopefully, who knows where they are right now? you know, usually following the same route, but sometimes they change it up.
Alright, that fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah, that was well, it was a good handful of years ago that I left. Well, Neth and I both left at the same time, obviously. Good times, though. Good times.
Tomb diving was just more profitable.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, there was a lot of tombs around there. Not as many people were doing it at the time, because, well, there were still ghosts before we killed them and shit. Yeah, it was, pretty good. Good, some good money.
Well then. Okay.
And it's wild to have sex in an old tomb. Like,
Oh my
what the
god.
fuck? What?
I don't need to. Neff is blushing and is like trying to close your mouth, but she can't reach because she's small.
I believe for Neth's own sake, we should get going.
Right.
And I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 11.
So what will happen next time?
Thanks for coming, everybody. That was today's
Ba-dum-bum.
stream, Gate of the Entombed, aka E-Days Brigade. If you liked watching, which we hope you did, unfortunately we were down a couple of players, please do follow so you can watch any future streams. It's not just this one, there's multiple ones. We usually have ones on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, rather Sunday, sorry, but sometimes Saturday. And we try to play weekly. So do follow. We also have a YouTube with pretty much every single VOD ever done put up there. There's a few missing here and there, but pretty much everything's
Definitely getting there.
there. Yeah, and Kai does a great job at keeping that pretty much up to date. We also have a Discord, jump down below. Lots of chats there. You know, it's not the biggest or loudest server, but it's nice, and well, the more people join, the better. More conversation. So yeah, besides that, thank you very much, Sam, for doing the camera. Thank you very much, Kai, for Kaiing and DMing, and thank you very much myself, Tony, and Vivi for playing. And
Yeah.
well, rest in peace, Peter, for not being here today. And of course, Ned for not being here.
Rest
All
in
right.
peace.
Say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.